Hi folks, I was thinking about that saying, like where people say it helps to have the right tool to do the job, or that type of thing that people say, it helps to have the right tool to do the job, and it helps if I can say it properly as well. But it's really true, it makes a huge difference if you're trying to do something, if you've got the right tools or the right skills and the right people to get that thing done, and it can be a massive struggle to even undo a screw on some piece of equipment you're trying to fix if you've not got the right tools for your job. But if you get the right tool, then it can become really simple. And I was thinking that could apply to life as well, where sometimes we can be trying to make situations or aims we have happen, but we've not got the right tools or the right skills or the right knowledge to make it happen easily, but if we do a bit of research and try and find the right things to get the task done more easily, then we could maybe make our lives a lot easier by doing that. And that goes for relationships as well, where people can end up, I've done it myself, where I've been in relationships with people sometimes for years, where sometimes we were really, really happy, but then we'd have a lot of conflict and upset as well and all that, and I really treasure the good times I had with those people, but some of them could be really abusive to me as well, and really cruel, and really selfish. And I used to keep on trying to make those relationships work, and looking back on it, knowing what I know now, it was really pretty much impossible to make those relationships work long term, because those people, they didn't really care about how I felt, and not at the end of the day, they just made sure they were okay, and we can only really make, or I think I'm beginning to realise, we can only really make happy relationships happen with the right, no offence to them, the right tool for the job. If you're in Scotland, you'll think that's a daft thing to say about people, to have the right tool for the job, because when we call someone a tool here, it means they're stupid, But yeah, it helps to build a good relationship with someone if you've got the right tool for the job. So yeah, make sure it really helps a lot, if you're wanting to build a happy relationship, and that to think does this person really care about me, or do they only value how I make them feel, because sometimes people can treat us really bad, and then when we stand up to them and we try and get away from them, they act all sad, because they feel sad that they're going to lose all the good things about us and the way we treat them good, so, but it doesn't mean they really care about us. And make sure you've got the right tool for the job in a relationship, no offense to him, but make sure you've got someone that actually is capable of caring about you and is capable of feeling empathy and compassion, and someone that actually wants to lift you up, and you deserve that, you deserve that. And if we keep on trying to make a relationship work with someone that's really not the right tool for the job, because they're selfish deep down, or they don't genuinely care about how they make us feel, or they keep on upsetting us over and over again, and then when we try to say anything, they attack us verbally, and they play the victim when actually it's them that's been upsetting us, and it's best just to get away from those bad tools, and get yourself a good new tool set, Yeah, I'm not meaning to sound flippant about it all, but it's really, really tough when we're with people that are abusive to us and all that. But it's best just really to put those tools back in their box and leave them for someone else to have, because we're better off. And I think a lot of people that get abused get programmed over the years to feel that we don't deserve someone better, and that we're. I used to get told all the time that I'm ugly, which looking at this is probably true, but you know, like it really undermined my confidence. So when I was in abusive relationships, I didn't believe anyone would want me, you know, and which might be true because I've been single for a long time. But yeah, I'm undermining my own points here. But yeah, like you do deserve, like if you're good-hearted, you do deserve someone that treats you good, you know, and you know, and get yourself the right tool for the job, and someone that's like cares about you and actually has a heart, you know, and feels compassion and genuinely wants you to be happy, you know, and really, really, really wants you to be happy, and really, really, really loves you, you know, and not just someone that says it to keep you there so that you can make them feel good, you know, because a lot of people that are abusive, they say they love their partner, but they actually just love how their partner makes them feel, you know. You know, they don't actually care about the person they're with. So if you're in that sort of situation, it's best just to get away from that person, even though there's good things with it in the time with them. If they keep on making you feel really down and all that, just put them away back in the toolbox, and you know, and let them have their lives being cruel to someone else if they want to be like that way. But you know, not wishing bad on anyone, you know, at all. But you know what I mean. Like it's you know, you deserve to be safe from their bad treatment. So yeah, and like with tasks as well, you know, in life, you know, it really helps to, like, there's so much information available on YouTube and stuff. You know, if you're trying to learn how to do something, it really helps to have the right skills to do the job. So if you're trying to learn how to do something, just type in a question of how do I do this, and then say the name of your task, and some expert somewhere will tell you how to do it. And even like how to find someone when you're single or whatever, you know, or how to get away from someone that's abusive, you know. But a good thing to do is save up money secretly, really, if you're in a situation like that, and don't tell anyone your plans, and build up your life how you want to. And it really helps a lot when you're trying to rebuild your life to not tell people about what you're trying to do, like, because other people generally don't understand how tough it is when you're in an abusive relationship. And especially, not meaning to sound sexist or whatever, but especially if you're a guy that's been in an abusive relationship, people don't understand that happens, you know, like, and how tough it is, because you know, it really damages how our ability to function in life and stuff, you know, and that goes for men and women, you know, in abusive relationships. It really damages our ability to function a lot and to be effective at making things happen in life. So don't tell anyone your plans of what you're going to do, unless they're really trustworthy and they really do genuinely care about your well-being and they want you to be safe and happy, you know. That those people we can talk with, you know, and if they've proven over time that they do care about you, you know. But I think it's best, like, you know, to try and build up our lives and build up our skills and our knowledge. And like, it's an interesting thing to do as well, to take our minds off troubles, is to like research on YouTube especially. It's great for that. You just research different ideas of how we can make life better, how we can get life closer to how we want to be. But I really think it helps a lot to have the right tools for the job. Yeah, that saying just made me think of that when I thought that the other day. It really helps to have the right tool for the job and the right skills, and we can build that up. We can build up our own tool set over the years, and our own little like workshop, you know, in our mind and in our life, where we've got the right tools we need, and we can gradually build up. It might take a while, but you know, we can start with the real essential stuff, like, you know, build up having a safe place, and then build up being able to buy food and get food and pay bills, and build up like socializing, and part of the tool set of that is like build up the knowledge that it's really important to keep anyone that makes us feel down, keep them out of our lives, you know. And And it's better to be alone than to have people in our lives that make us feel down over and over again, you know. You know, the ones that don't care how we are, you know, because some people that, like, maybe make us feel down over and over again because we have conflict, because they do care about us. So that's an important distinction to make, you know, where sometimes there'll be people in family who it feels like they're always telling us, you know, criticising us and stuff, but they might actually genuinely care about how you are. And looking back over it, some of those people that I felt were criticising me, they were actually right about a lot of stuff they were saying, you know, where they were criticising partners I had and stuff, and looking back on it, they were right, because those partners were abusive. So some people that upset us are actually care about us, so it's a tough distinction to make sometimes. But yeah, I was meaning to make this a short video, and it's gone on for a long time, but I think basically, like, it's really important to have the right tools for the job and the right skills, and it really pays off to build that up and to, like, trust our own tools and our own skills and our own knowledge and our own instincts and all that. And gradually over time we can develop, like, get closer to mastery of some things, and that doesn't mean things won't go wrong, but it means we'll be able to make things better faster as well, you know, if we build up the skills of how to recover from crisis and how to build things up, which I'm hoping to do in this channel, is just keep on trying to find ways to make things better. And that was one of the things I was thinking does definitely make things better, is have the right tool for the job and the right skills for the job, and build up the right skills and build up the right things in our life, so we have the things we would like to have that make our lives closer to how we want them to be. You know, like, you know, if we need to get about and travel about, we can build towards having a nice car or a van. And when I say a nice car, I don't mean flashy, I mean one that works. You know. But anyway, I'd better go for now, and make sure you build up the things you want in life, you know, not what other people tell you you should have. Like, build up. It really helps a lot to have a think about what would I really like my life to be, and it doesn't have to be big income and stuff. Maybe for me it was like I really wanted stability and safety, and then I tried to figure out ways of getting closer to that. So you have to think about what you'd really like in your life, and write a list of things you'd really like in your life, and then the steps you can do to get closer to them, and write all that down, and then start to try and do those steps. And things might go wrong, but the more often we try to do things and adjust based on what the outcomes are to get closer to what we want, then we can get closer to what we want over time, hopefully. You know, fingers crossed. And but I better go for now. Take care. See you later. Bye.